pick a card reading. I haven't done one in a minute. So I'm doing this just for fun. I got some new oracle cards that I was drawn to pick up yesterday. And they will be the Magical Spell cards by Lucy. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. It's Cavendish, I don't know. I'm bad with names. Yeah, so it will be a pick a card reading. So I love this deck because it has, you know, home protection spells, you know, justice, letting go, wisdom, romance spells, magical powers, studying, imagination, abundance. So yeah, so I'm going to do a pick a card reading with this, with these very cards. I will pull 3 cards. So whichever card you're drawn to, if you're not into magic and things like that, some people use their magic for good, some people use it for bad. Whether you believe it or not, we create rituals all day, every day, you know. Some people are aware how to do magic and things like that. It depends on the person's energy, the person's intent. So if your intention is to, you know, spread positivity, if it's to help yourself, if it's to heal yourself, if it's to protect your home, to protect your family, whatever, or to attract love, abundance, or it could be to do harm against others. It depends on the person. These cards obviously are, you know, positive energies. They're not based off of anything evil, any malicious intent or anything like that. So, you know, if it's just for fun, if you're really, you know, just wanting to do a pick a card for entertainment purposes, or you could be really into things like that and for fun you might want to pick a card. So I've already done readings for my friends who are actually into rituals and things like that, who do practice spell work. And they are lovely, lovely witches. I'm just, you know, it's just a nickname, but they are lovely people, intuitives, empaths, and yeah, it's been pretty fun. I love these cards. I was drawn to them at first. I was kind of like, they look kind of cheesy and kind of like, whatever. But when I opened it, I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. If you guys are drawn to more than one card, it could be a specific thing, like you have a health issue, maybe how do I get rid of pimples? It could be anything, like how do I lose this weight, or, you know, how can I draw more clients, whatever, how can I attract love into my life. So I will pull 3 cards and whatever you're drawn to. It could be multiple situations, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull these 3 cards and give you guys a moment to meditate, and I'm going to let my cat out the room because he's having a fit. Alright, so I'm going to put this into 3 different piles, and I will give you guys a moment to meditate on which card resonates with you. Okay. Alright, so I hope you guys have enough time to meditate on which card resonates with you, or cards that resonate. I will use the book because it does have spells. So you guys might want to write it down or screenshot it. I'll put the actual spell up so you can see it, and then you can just screenshot it if you feel guided to. Okay, so this is card 1, card 2, and card 3. Okay. Alright, so those of you who've chosen card 1, okay, you have true love come to me. Okay, so somebody may be trying to attract love. Divine guidance is at the bottom, but we're just going to discard the bottom cards. But you have true love come to me spell that came up, so some of you guys may be trying to attract love. In this book, I'm sure that it's specific, you know, to attracting, you know, someone that you haven't met yet. It doesn't get into specific persons, and you know how I feel about that, you know, not really into taking the free will of others unless, you know, it might be someone that you've dated before and you want to reconcile with this person, but it's not always meant to happen that way. But anywho, so with this spell, it says there are times when just a lover isn't enough. We want our soulmate, the twin self, the truest of true love, whom we feel deep inside we are meant to meet. But who is a soulmate? This person may not be who you think you're looking for. Indeed, your true love may be someone who challenges you, irritates you, even makes you sad. If you've been chosen by this spell, the universe wishes you to connect with a person who will hasten your life lessons. A true love will come, but be ready for an adventure and challenges, because what they say in the legends is true. The path of true love never did run smooth. If you've chosen the spell, you may have been waiting to quiet your heart's longing for some time. If you cast the spell, you will meet someone you're indeed meant for. But again, the universe asks you to remember that true love isn't all roses and passionate kisses. It's challenging, uncomfortable, and wild at times. Get ready, you may be in for a bumpy ride. Okay, so here's the true love spell. I'm just going to put it up to the screen, so if you guys want to screenshot this spell, you can. I don't know if you could see it. It might be reversed. I'll read it to you guys just in case. It says, true love, come to me spell. Gather together one picture you love of yourself, one picture that represents your true love. It doesn't have to be that person literally. One red piece of paper, one mirror, one purple pen, one red candle. Gaze into the mirror and say 3 times, I love my body, which represents for the blessing of freedom. I love my spirit, which represents for the blessing of wisdom. I love my mind, which represents for the blessing of creation. I love my heart, which means for the blessing of sensation. I love myself as I am a divine manifestation of the God and Goddess. Blessed be. Okay, and then it says, then write down the chant 3 times on a red paper with the purple pen. Do this by the light of the red candle. Then paste your picture on the paper. On the other side of the paper, write down everything you wish for in your one true love. Then paste your true love wishing picture here. This way, the twin blessings of self-love and love for another will come to be. That is true love. Okay, so that was the first spell. So those of you who drawn to card 2, you have New Beginnings as your spell card. Okay? New Beginnings for your spell card. So this is number 44, which is the last spell in the book. Okay, so that could be divinely inspired. The number 44 is a very powerful number. Okay, so New Beginning spell. It says, in every life, there are times when we feel that a fresh start is what would be best. This spell card truly confirms this to be true. And to help you, the universe has delivered you this spell. If you were chosen by this spell card, a new beginning would indeed be best for all concerned. But how can you achieve that in the best way possible? Work this spell and allow its magic to guide you to a place and a path where you're not running or hiding, but progressing into a brave new future. Let your second skin breathe. If you've chosen the spell, the universe asks you not to consider running away, as it's simply not the best option. Instead, cast the spell and consider the new path that staying may actually provide. Then act wisely. The karmic returns will be extraordinarily positive for you. Okay, so here is the New Beginning spell here. So if you feel guided to screenshot that, if you can see it. Okay. All right, and it says, gather a feather from a natural place, a seashell found from the shore, an oil of bergamot, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Recreate a significant corner of your world. What do you wish to recreate? If it's work, splash 9 drops of, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, bergamot, it's spelled B-E-R-G-A-M-O-T, oil onto a clean, soft cloth, and wipe down your work area until it's clean, sparkling, and sweet smelling. An energy sweep with a new broom can reestablish the energy in your house, and bell ringing works too. Okay? So that is your spell. Card 3, yours is Imagination. Okay, so let me use a clear quartz. Imagination. Okay. So Imagination spell is the 41st spell in this deck. Okay? And it says the imagination is so powerful that to have its power working for you is a true blessing. So to help you to do this, cast the spell and let the power of imagination be one of your most powerful allies each and every day. It will work to bring happiness, peace of mind, courage, prosperity, and a great deal more color and excitement into your life. If you were chosen by this spell, it's entirely possible that you heard the quality of imagination being, derided when you were a child. Imagination is, as Einstein said, more important than intelligence. Imagining is the way we create our world, see our futures, and understand our dreams. Yet some people are frightened by it. Cast the spell, befriend your imagination, and let it weave its magic in your life. The universe wants you to. If you chose this spell, you may understand that in order to live a full and wonderful life, there needs to be an imaginative life you lead with your everyday life. Let this spell cast its magic upon you, and the scales will drop from your mind's eye as your imaginative powers take you to places you never thought possible. You were born to do this. It is your divine inheritance. And imagination is so powerful that to live without it is only half lived. Is only without it is to only half live this life. Okay. So here's the imagination spell here. You can see it. And I'll give you some time to screenshot it if you would like to. Okay. Alright, imagination spell. On Monday of a new moon, burn Liang essential oil. Okay, I have never heard of some of this stuff. So it's spelled YLANG, essential oil. Breathe in blue and wear turquoise. Say 3 times. Allow my mind to loose its bonds. Let new and original ways to express my inner self arise within me as a bubbling spring can emerge from the earth. Okay, and then it says, then imagine a dry, dusty place from this, a spring of beautiful, clear, fathering water emerges. Imagine I'm so sorry, you guys. Imagine yourself scooping this perfect water into your hands and drinking it. This visualization will feed your imagination whenever you feel the need to refresh your powers. Okay. So I know that's a lot. If you guys would like to screenshot it, there it is. You guys can always go back if you feel guided to. Otherwise, this could just be for fun. I love these cards. I think they're cool. So, yeah. Much love to you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed this pick a card installment. I will do more, of course. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Until the next reading. Peace.